It's my privilege, and I've had this opportunity a couple of times, to present the Mary WanderPolo Award. As all of you will probably remember, Mary was a really wonderful member of the elder law section that we lost a few years ago. And we created this award to keep her in our memories and to honor people who do something of significance for the elder and disabled community. This year's recipient is Jeff Forkoff, who's standing right here to my left. Jeff has been recently diagnosed at the age of 51 with early onset Alzheimer's. And rather than taking a defeatist attitude and curling up and sitting in a corner, he's taken this as a challenge, and he's advocated for the elder and disabled community, those with Alzheimer's, throughout the Delaware Valley. He's been on the Today Show with Megyn Kelly. He's been to many of our legislators, our congressmen, and he is just doing everything he can to bring to the attention of the public this awful disease and to motivate us to move forward in trying to find a cure. There's no doubt in my mind that if Mary were here, she would celebrate Jeff as the recipient of this award. So, many years, the award is an empty box, but I think this year the association, the Elder Law, doesn't want to come out. The Elder Law Committee actually pulled it together. Jeff, it really gives me a lot of pride and honor to present you with this award. What you do for those with Alzheimer's is beyond mention. Thank you very much. One last thing. Jeff and Kim are a team, and this is Jeff's wife, Kim, without whom I think a lot of his efforts would not be able to move forward.
Well, my constituents, or the people who live with the disease that I live with, Alzheimer's and other related dementias. When I was diagnosed at the age of 51, it hit me like a brick. But as Carl said, I did not recoil. I wept quite a bit with my wife because we know, unfortunately, what the prognosis is down the line. However, we are hopeful, and that's why I'm also a member of a clinical trial to help find a cure. But serving others with the disease and trying to affect change at the state and federal level with laws and bills and legislation to help those of us with the disease and the families and the caregivers is a significant thing, and it's a legacy. It's about generations. And I was mentioning to Carl before we came into the room that when you still have the ability to comprehend and be cognizant, and you meet with an elder law attorney after many times when you go to a neurologist and they tell you have Alzheimer's and to get your affairs in order. That's usually what they tell you. They say get your affairs in order, which really is kind of shorthand for, you're going to die, and just do everything you can to get your financial stuff in order. However, I was lucky in a way that my neurologist said, you're young, you're in the early stages, you have the ability to affect change and do so. And so that's why I got involved with the Alzheimer's Association. But I also knew that I needed to take the necessary steps with my wife to also get my affairs in order, because of the way that we all know and that you all know that the system works. And so it's not a question of either or, it's a question of both. And so I got out there, I advocate, and I got out there and I started advocating, but I also worked with my wife to get my affairs in order. And we've done that. We've worked with Carl, and Carl and Casey's staff have been incredible. I actually was on Capitol Hill with Casey last year, and I look forward to meeting with Casey this coming year on Capitol Hill to speak with our legislators. But those things are very important, and I guess to finish up, I would say that I've never been the type of person to be very good at accepting praise. I just like to do things, for other people because it makes me feel joyful, and serving other people. But to be honored in such a way and to also receive this honor, I will make it a point to look at what we have here and allow it to remind me that service is not something you've done in the past, but it's something you do every day and continue to do. So I thank you for this great honor. I thank you, Carl and Casey, for the nomination, and I look forward to continuing my service for many, many, many years, Lord willing.